what is the fashion we're wearing? What did you do here? What are we doing here?
Okay, well, hello, ladies. Hello, beautiful goddesses and queens. I just want you to know today is my birthday, darling, and I just picked up anything from my closet. I put on exactly how I felt. I can't even remember where I got this from. But the point is, you don't always have to go shopping. You can assemble pieces from your closet. I've grabbed some jewelry, something that made me feel free. Again, it's my birthday, so it's all about just being out and free and doing you.
Let's talk about this. Where'd you get this dress from?
I don't even remember. I think I got it on a sales rack somewhere, but I love it because it trails behind me like I'm a queen.
What about that open chest, though? Were you okay with the open chest concept?
Of course I'm okay with it. You see me flaunting it, don't you?
Can they let them see the side of it so they can see how the fit on the side? Okay. Okay, so it's real comfortable.
Thank you. It's very comfortable.
Now, what about these?
And when you're comfortable in your own skin, you don't have to apologize what you're wearing. You just embrace it and move forward.
Okay, now let's talk about the bag, because that's a classic, Michael Kors bag?
It's a classic Michael Kors bag. My husband got it for me for our 5th anniversary last year.
Oh, how long have we been married?
We've been married for 6 years now and together for a total of 12.
Okay, what took that extra 6 to go ahead and close the deal?
Well, we were college sweethearts, so some dating. We were long distance. I moved to Houston first, then he came, and blah, blah, blah. We were engaged for 2 years because I wanted to enjoy it instead of stressing over
what made you decide to take your association with him personal?
What do you mean?
Well,
say that question again.
Well, I mean, how did you know you wanted to start seeing him personally?
Well, because he was persistent in pursuing me. And I love the quote that says, if a man truly wants you, nothing can really keep him away, because I believe when a man knows he's in the essence of a woman, then that's something to be appreciated, uplifted, cultivated, and celebrated.
Well, what did he take you? What was y'all's first official date?
It was in Oklahoma City. We went to University of Oklahoma. I don't often say this loud, but Boomer Sooner! And
yeah.
We went downtown Oklahoma City to a steakhouse, a cigar lounge and jazz club.
Okay.
And on the Riverwalk, and he oversold me on the first one, because let me tell you, I was like expecting that every other week. But we traveled the country together, so it was a good preview. Now,
being married, would it be fair to say that sometimes you got to mind your husband?
Mind? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, were you doing something you really don't want to do, but you go ahead and do it for your husband's sake?
I believe that both partners will respect what each other needs. And I believe that we have this concept or this stereotype that every man needs this or every woman needs this. Mm-hmm. Everybody's different. There's certain marriages where the man cooks more, or the man is more clean, or the woman does this. I'm more of a cook, but my husband's more clean. So I don't believe in the whole, that you have to define roles based on what other people do, but define it based on what you feel is good for each other and what each other needs to feel respected and loved. So for him to feel respected for who he is as a man, a person, a being, for me to be respected as who I am as a woman, a being, a spirit.
But how long was it where y'all were dating before, he wanted to take it personal?
Well, he'd been wanting to take it personal.
He did?
Friends.
Oh, he wanted to take it personal quite quick?
Me.
Oh, yeah?
Kidding.
Oh.
But kind of kidding. But, I think I was in a space where I was, like, trying to figure out myself. And I was very, he was just graduating, getting his job, and he was so together. And I was just, like, really figuring things out. I've always been that way. Now I've learned to accept that about myself, that I'm always more sort of in space. As you can see the way I dress, I'm in my own world. But I didn't want him to get caught up in a whirlwind trying to learn to love myself and discover who I was. And he was okay to go on that journey with me.
Right. Now, but I'm saying specifically for these women.
Okay.
How long did it take before you were like talking to some girlfriends or whatever, and you're like, hey, I think me and him gonna get a little bit more personal?
Okay, by personal you mean going steady. Okay, I
don't know what I mean, but what I mean, because we keep it, we keep this a real friendly channel.
Yeah.
But these women need to know. These women need to know. How long was it before you were like, hey, let me get personal with him. Let me stop playing.
I feel that we really dated, before like really calling official about maybe 6 months, and then it was kind of like,
6 months.
6 months. We ain't get married after 6
No,
months, but
yeah.
started, Facebook. Remember when Facebook official? I don't know if that's still a thing, but like,
Yeah.
when I was younger, it's like, okay, when you tag that person on Facebook, like you official.
Okay, when did you get to a point where it would have been an issue if you saw him at the store with another lady?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, about
Well,
6 months?
Well, no, probably after about 2-3 months.
Oh, 2-3 months?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So lastly, this is our last question. We always try to tell these women, what are you doing? What's the height? What's the body weight? What's the diet? We got to have the height, the body weight, the diet because...
I don't like to get...
Okay, let's go to the diet. Let's go.
I don't like numbers. I don't like to obsess
Oh,
over
let's just chalk the measurements and give them the measurements.
I don't know my measurements.
Okay.
I don't look at them because I don't want to obsess on them. When I was younger, I was chubby. And so I will always focus on the
I ain't
scale.
heard that word since the 80s. Talking about
know.
chubby. I ain't heard that
Right,
since the
it's
80s.
now. And so I didn't want to look. I decided when I started to really just accept my body as a teen and just do me more and not be so. I stopped looking at scales, and I still don't do it because I think when I was younger I didn't realize that I kind of had a problem with weight. So even today I don't measure myself, but I do try to eat healthy. Stop eating when I'm full. I try to eat as much organic as possible, but even when it's not organic, I just be like, you know what? Thank you for this food that I get to put in my body today. May it turn into great energy that'll help and nourish me for whatever I do.
Okay, last question, then we done. It's a wrap.
Okay.
Now, do you have any fast girlfriends, any girlfriends that are single or divorced where you're like, oh, I really can't be out with her too often?
Well, I don't like, you know what? I don't like to call women fast. I believe we have all different type of personalities, and we all need different women for different things. I'm gonna tell you why. One of the ladies in my life who somebody may call is fast. She's single. She likes to go out, dance, club, blah, blah, blah. She helped pick me up off of a depression when I lost my first child.
Okay.
So I never like to throw labels on because people have different ways of being in the world and they're for different times and experiences.
Okay,
I can't be
yeah.
in that realm all the time, but that was just the type of woman that I needed to get to just enjoy dancing and living and having fun again.
So you wouldn't quantify or classify them as fast women?
No.
Or a
I
fast
wouldn't.
girlfriend?
I wouldn't, because you know what? Because some people would classify me as slow. I like to walk around, write, sit and do that, and I don't think I'm slow. I think that's the pace that I move at sometimes. And then other times I'm hustling. I got my business dress on. It just depends. So
Okay.
I don't like to box myself, and I don't like to box other women.
Okay, so here's the real last question.
Okay.
Give
Where
somebody.
are you from with
no,
this accent?
No, I'm from Shreveport. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. So
shout out to Shreveport.
yeah,
Louisiana.
shout out Shreveport. Yeah. So here's the real question. Give these single women some advice
Oh, this
that
is
are.
a single women's page. Okay.
Yeah, these single women that are dating, but they just don't want to get, they don't want to lock it in. They like to have multiple friends. Give some
I
of
would
these.
say keep your standards high and invest in your self-love. The best thing that can happen is you're not even looking. You're not looking. And you're attracting what you truly want and what you truly are. When you love yourself and when you just do you unapologetically, you're going to attract an energy that meets you. And when things aren't going right, you're going to be like, oh, why didn't that go right? Or why didn't that happen? Or that guy? And you just need to be thankful because they couldn't match your energy. They couldn't match your mindset. You need to be thankful that they were set apart for you so that the one that really nourishes and cultivates you comes shining through.
Okay, and that's a wrap. Active Women Series.
That's a
Thank you.
wrap. Thank you.
Oh.